Good morning. We are just now leaving the Roaring Fork shelter where we stayed last night after a 16-mile day. Whose idea was that? Not really. I was going to stop sooner. I couldn't find a good flat spot. So we slept in a little bit, getting started a little later in the day. And I don't know where we're going today. We've made it to where we only have about 17 miles to get to the next town, Hot Springs. So we're probably not gonna rush today. So maybe 10-ish today and 6-ish tomorrow, 7-ish tomorrow, whatever. But yeah, so we'll come back later with some cool stuff to see.
Howdy folks, back at it again this morning, still pushing north. Yesterday was a big day for us. We were only planning on doing like 8, but then we ended up pushing, try to find a camp spot, flat one anyway. And then we were so close to the shelter, so we just pushed on. Got in there about 6 yesterday. Started out the day pretty good. We got about 3 miles of down, which is a rarity. But we know at the end it's going to be an up. But nice day today. Sun's out, still a little cool. A lot of water today. Yesterday, not a lot of water. The wind was brutal yesterday. Up on Max Patch, I got about got blowed over with all the wind trying to walk down the trail. It's just intense. Today's super nice. A little light breeze, sunny, still cool. So yeah, take it while we can get it, because I'm sure it ain't gonna last. All right, guys, catch you down the trail. And nice little water source here this morning on the bridge. Rocks with some trees just starting to grow on them. Super neat how that happens. Yeah. Water everywhere today. We must have crossed like 8 or 9 water sources already today. We better than yesterday. Far and few between yesterday. But today, not so much. All right, guys. We'll check back in later.
We're just coming down from our first climb of the day. I'm not sure, it doesn't have a name on the map, but just walking down what looks like a forest road or some type of access road. It could be somebody's driveway. Maybe somebody lived up there. I don't know. It's a nice small bald, not as big as Max Patch, but looks like a nice little camping spot right here too. So it's pretty. Oh, it's a gap. I wonder what the sign says. Haven't seen a whole lot of other hikers We were at the shelter last night with a couple that we were kind of leapfrogging yesterday, and then they all left before we did. But we haven't seen anybody. We saw a day hiker earlier, but I wonder if this is the shelter. There's a shelter here somewhere, or was, called Walnut Mountain Shelter, which is on that sign there. Apparently it was destroyed in Helene, and they're disassembling it to move it down into town as like an exhibit at a museum. So I imagine that might have been around here somewhere, but the trail goes that way, so that's where we're going.
This is lunch. The view from my lunch spot, which is totally amazing. Different perspective. I'd like to take a nap, but I think we still have if we're going to shelter, 9 miles still to go. But either way, right now, this is my current situation.
So I could get 3 bars. Hola.
Yes, lady.
They're full? No, they're not full. They're only open Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Quite large.
Oops. Well, we've decided to push on today to the next shelter. And we're going to stay at the stealth site about 10 miles in, but it's still kind of early. It's like almost 4 o'clock. But gonna plan on going in hot springs in the morning. And so we just decided to push on to the shelter. I think it's close to a 14-mile day again. So then it just leaves us like a short 3 mile into the hot springs tomorrow. So what we're looking for is having breakfast at the diner. So yeah, maybe lunch. Trying to see where we're gonna go. So just a little update. Catch you guys down the trail.